How's it going, guys? So now that I know how to edit videos, this channel is going to be a little bit better than it was. Hopefully, you've seen the in-car cameras and the day after Derby aftermath of this car. After looking into it more, the car is 100% done. I kind of already knew it was, but I thought maybe for the hell of it I could pull the frame over. No, after looking at it more, it's 100% done, and I mean, look at it, of course it is. So, now we can get under the hood. I've played with this a little bit since. I actually still have my sledgehammer in there. I gotta get that out. But, alright, let's just get into what I've found. So, if you don't know, if you haven't paid attention to this channel, this was a 97 Geo Prism. This was its third run. And my goal was to kill it, and I finally did. Why? Well, if you notice here, a bunch of oil, and it looks like oil, but I'm pretty sure this is transmission fluid, because it's leaking right here between transmission and the motor. Maybe it is motor, maybe it is oil, I don't know. Haven't looked far into that part. Let's start with the back, because then we'll go to the front. The front's the fun part. Yeah, I did take a pretty good door shot. I actually got this door to open, so there's better view. And they did end up ripping a hole in it when I got hit. And I know who hit me. He hit me about 3 times in the driver's door, so I got his number now. Just for the fun future, maybe if I run into him again, I'll run into him. Simple cage in this. Now I can actually show you a bit more. It was really stock rules, so I just did a post to post. I did a little bit of a vertical bar just in case this decided to roll over. And there's the half-ass GoPro mount. The GoPro mount that I had been using in the past. As always, the Old Faithful just kind of clamps onto this. And then I can go forward and backwards based on the mounts that I have. And then I welded a piece of C-channel. Came in and kind of cut the C-channel out correctly and jammed it into the inner between the door and the door jamb there. You really can't see it, but then you just jam it in there, shut the door tight, and then it kind of stays, and you can weld it here, and you don't even have to weld it up front. So technically, if I cut that weld or just cut that off, this bar will come out right now, easy. I'm actually surprised on this half. This frame on this side actually didn't bend at all. I thought it would. This right here is the frame underneath the sheet metal. Basically the car just kind of bent underneath like this. The rest of the frame I had cut off. I don't know if you can even see anything in there. It ended up kind of like accordioning back a little bit. I don't know what you can see because I can't really see. It's starting to kink and bend right in here. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably too dark. You can see it's kinking in there. Up top is all accordioned in. This side, actually the control arm and the strut and everything is actually straight on this side. This side I knew the frame was starting to, or the subframe was starting to bend. This one you can now tell the strut is bent over completely. This is actually, well, that's just undercoating. Well, that helps. That's starting to rip off of the frame. This rear subframe completely bent in. And I think technically these control arms are still straight, and this side even is just the strut and everything's bent over. Yeah, I already started playing with this. This door's already off. That didn't happen in Derby. Door's right there. For those that don't know, I keep every door off of every car that I run, whether it's a race or a figure 8 car or a Derby car. It's just kind of one of the things I do. And I might even keep the hood off of this one, because I had a lot of people that made it with me. Now to the front frame. If you haven't seen beforehand, it literally bent completely over and wrapped around the tire. Now with the hood up, we can see That one was straight. I mean, the frame technically kind of is straight still. You know, going from here. Like 45 degrees over. Because, obviously, if you don't know, this frame and this bumper are supposed to be about here. Now it's like a foot and a half over. Oh, I can still smell it. I still smell the clutch. That's what took me out. I blew the clutch out of the thing. Which makes sense, because I was being a dumbass when I was shifting, and sometimes I didn't even hit the clutch. Pulled the top motor mount completely out, ripped the rubber out, and as you can see, that frame kinked over on itself, literally, and is almost 90 degrees off the side. The bumper actually really isn't that bad. I'm probably not going to keep anything, but it's actually not horrible. I think this right here was done. Part of the frame was already done when I was pulling the frame back out. So I know that was nothing from actually smashing it. That kinked a hell of a lot more. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the hood up because this thing is broken. There, now you can see. That kinked a whole heck of a lot more. And maybe now you can see even better. Yeah, ripped the water pump off when I was trying to fix this frame, so I said screw it. If the clutch was still good in this, I guarantee you this would still move. No problem. It starts up perfectly fine. I've ran it. I'm probably going to end up taking a video of this at some point, have some buddies over. And, jeez. Actually, I think that was a hit right there. Somebody hit me right there. That's what pushed it all over. Actually, I remember if you watch the in-car, there was one car, I think it was a black car. The one that I actually took out that did that. Oh yeah, the fender fell off completely. I had it seat belted onto here to hold everything on. As soon as I took the seat belt off, it fell right off. Sitting way up there. Well, yeah, like I said, I was going to probably have a bunch of friends over. And the original owner from this car, which I don't know if you can really see it, not really much anymore, but it says thanks Lee. Lee's a buddy of mine that I grew up with just down the road a little ways. And this used to be his daily driver for a few years. He sold it to me really cheap, and I told him I was just going to smash it. And he can't believe the car's still running, let alone still here. So I think I'm going to have him over and a couple other people. I'm going to drain all the fluids out of it. And put a block on the gas pedal and watch it blow up. I've never done that with the car, and I've always wanted to. But the problem is around here, because it's, well, it's been snowing lately, you can't really tell. Here, maybe you can. A little bit of snow in the old trailer. But, the scrap prices go way down in the winter around here. So, there's a possibility that this car is just going to stay in this trailer all winter. Because I don't know if I have a plan to use this trailer or not. But if I do, then this car's going to get rolled off somewhere out back and just going to sit. Same thing goes with the nasty green car. That's probably just going to end up sitting. Because scrap is so low, and it's, I mean, what's the point of going all the way somewhere just to get it scrapped out, and it's only like $40 a ton or something, or $20 a ton. And these cars are like a ton, maybe a ton and a half, I don't even remember. So, anyways, here's a little official aftermath. It is definitely dead. Completely blew the clutch out of it. It's leaking oil or transmission fluid everywhere through that. Can you see over here the subframe? I know this strut bent over, which I'm not happy about because this was my good Cavalier strut, but I don't really use Cavalier struts anymore, so not the biggest deal. I don't know if you can see. The subframe is ripped off completely from the mount. I knew it was rotted out, but that's really bad. Well, there you go. If anybody wants to see anything more with this car, you can. Or you just message me or make a comment down below and we can look at it more. I think at some point I'm going to make a video of like why I did some of the things I did with fixing this car. I don't know if I'll make it or not, but just a couple of different things that I thought, there's a reason why I did this and didn't do this and pre-bent this and didn't do that. So maybe I'll make that, maybe not. I don't know. It's the end of the derby season, end of the cars stuff that I have. So I don't expect a whole lot from this channel for a little while. Maybe just little things here and there. I don't know yet. So I guess just play it by ear. Once spring comes around, I'm definitely going to have more videos coming up. But just keep an eye open, guys. I have a couple more videos that I know that I'm going to be doing. It's just when I'm actually going to post them, so I might kind of post them a little bit lengthier or spread out just because of it being the off season now. So yeah, just keep on looking out and I'll have a video here and there.